What's up, it's Marcel J, back at it again with a new video. Shout out to you if you're old or new for checking out. Really appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking about, reacting to, reviewing, vibing out to one of my favorite new artists right now. Her name's Carlie Hanson. She's, honestly, she's a perfect example of why I love pop music of today. Because don't get me wrong, pop music, I kind of want to do a video on like what I consider pop music to be and what I consider bops to be, because I'm always like, oh, I love this song, it's a bop, or like, I love pop music. And some people, when I say that, they get that pop is like a combination of all of the genres. It's just popular music. But at the same time, pop music has pop elements that makes it addictive and very like catchy and something that appeals to the masses. Even when it has, you know, a sound quality, it has like production or some sound choices that make it very unique and very like alternative or very indie. Like there's just so many layers of pop music, and it's why I love it so much. But with Carlie Hanson, she's been in the game for a couple of years, but more recently, I think around 2017 up to 2019, she's really had a big moment. And I don't know, I've just been obsessed. Last year, she dropped an EP called Junk. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend you listen to it after we play this and, you know, we do all this. But without further ado, let's get into this reaction of Daze Inn, her latest single. Okay, so if you know me, and at this point, if you've watched like 2 to 3 or more, hopefully, videos, you know that I'm a sucker for lyrics. I'm a sucker for an artist telling a story and what they're saying. And the first time I heard that, I was just like, I don't know, I want to say I was like, not to like play on the title, but I was kind of in a daze. I was very focused on it. I was very focused on the idea of Carlie, or just like in general, like just think of just two strangers, two lovers. They decide to take a weekend off. They're tired of the people, they're tired of the scene, they're tired of their friends and family. They just want to be alone. They just want to like vibe out with each other. They go to some random hotel, wherever they are, whether it's like the Midwest, whether they're in the West Coast, they're in Vegas, in some like quiet part of it. I don't know. I just picture this couple going into this kind of, well, in this video is actually a dope motel room, but like a little funky motel room, and just enjoying each other's presence and fucking basking in each other's love. I don't know if that sounds cheesy, but let me re-send the lyric. So Carlie starts Daze Inn by singing, woke up at a late time, where we going? Settling on your waistline, where we going? Licking your face like licking in the sun. So wake up, morning sex, most likely. And, you know, comparing someone's face to the sun, like you're just enamored with them right now. It's a loving moment. And I just love the way that Carlie and her team writes, and just the production choices she makes. It's always like a little like indie vibe, but at the same time there's so many like pop things that make it very catchy, and you keep wanting to replay it, and you'll, by the time the hook comes, you'll understand why.
Just wanted to feel like we left town. We spent last night tripping like the days and lost in time, like we got on a spaceship. Tell me all your dreams when you wake up. Carry me from the pool to the bathtub. We spent last night tripping like the days and lost in time, like we got on a spaceship. Still feel like a dream when we wake up. Carry me from the pool to the bathtub.
So good. So it's like, when you watch the video, and you'll see it a little I act like I don't. This is so weird. Self-quarantine's getting to me, low-key. When you watch the video, you'll see she's with two of her friends. Just like, literally, they don't show it on there, but like they're probably high, just like doing random shit in the motel room. It's very, in a weird way, it's kind of innocent and pure because you're just in your most natural state of being. You're not focused on what's going on outside the motel room, just like in the actual song lyrics. Like it's just her and her lover. They're not focused on whatever's going out, whatever's going on in the real world. They're just focused on themselves. But with that hook, it's trippy. It's got a nice vibe to it, a nice kick with the production choices, and I fuck with that. Let's keep going. I love the lighting choices with the bathroom scenes. A little guitar in the back. It's not a little, it's just like a nice electric guitar. Add some energy to the song. Before it goes into the bridge, it's if you enjoy this, if you're enjoying what you're hearing right now, her music is very similar to this, and it's music that I honestly would want to get lost to. It's music that if I still had a car and I was in a different state, not New York, I would do road trips. I would do road trips to songs like this. Like it's got like a nostalgic vibe to it, and maybe it's because I'm older. So like I think of a lot of the younger stars and just how they express themselves and where they are in life. I kind of compare it to where I was when I was their age, so like I get like a touch of nostalgia personally. But with the video, the 80s, 70s like style of the room and the production, it kind of reminds me of not 90s pop, definitely not 90s pop. That's what makes it modern. Like there's so many modern elements to it that I wouldn't say it's extremely old school, but just maybe the idea of you just kind of sequestering yourself in a motel room with someone you love and just existing feels very, very like back in time. Like these days I don't see, and maybe it's because I'm in New York, so like we're not affording, no one can afford to just like randomly go to some, and also it's kind of sketchy to do that, I don't know. I'm like dreaming a picture in my head, but like being in the Midwest, you don't have the privacy to like do what you want to do. You could easily like rent a motel room or a hotel room for like $75 to $100, even cheaper, depending on the quality. You wanna take that risk and just kind of be adults. Like these, like Carlie, I think she's like maybe 18. She's 19, so she's an adult, but like when you're 19 and you're not like yet 21, it feels like you're an adult on a lot of levels, but you're not fully. So you can do stuff like rent a hotel room and just like be in a relationship and kind of feel grown up in a sense. It just, I don't know, it hits you differently because it's like, fuck, I'm not a kid anymore. Like I'm definitely not, but like there's still so much left to life, but I'm not trying to, I don't know. I'm making this deeper than what it is, but I really fuck with the overall idea of the song and the idea of just taking some time away from the real world and focusing on one person, because it's hard to do that. Like we're always locked in our phones, we're always working. Work culture is crazy in New York. I know it's different in other places. Like I think about Michigan, where I'm from, and all my friends are definitely working hard and shit, but I think they have like a cutoff time where they're not at home still grinding away. They can still relax and do all that. But let's finish the song up. I love the eye thing too.
tripping at the Daze Inn, lost in time.
Not me, yeah, here it goes.
Tell me all your dreams when you wake up. Carry me from the pool to the bathtub. We spent last night tripping at the Daze Inn, lost in time like we got on a spaceship. Still feel like a dream when you wake up. Carry me from the pool to the bathtub.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking 90s a little bit because there's like a tiny bit of grunge, like within the music video and a little bit with electric guitar. That could be what it was, but that is Daze Inn. That's Carlie Hanson. Definitely check her out if you enjoyed that song. If you enjoyed this, I know this video is a little bit everywhere, but if you enjoyed me talking about Carlie Hanson, I would love to do more reactions / reviews. The song is definitely a bop. The song is definitely on rotation for me. I have it on play. I have it on repeat all the time. So yeah, I'm Marcel J. This was my video. If you enjoyed what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. New videos are coming weekly, but like, I'm not even gonna say I'm trying to do them daily, but like low-key, I'm trying to do them daily. So if you enjoy them, they're gonna keep coming. But thank you for checking me out. On to the next video. What was it? On to next? On to next. Peace.